Hello, YouTube. It's good to be back again after a long time. And today I have a special announcement for all of you. I got a lot of requests that Divas, we really want to communicate, really want to speak in front of people, but we do not have an opportunity. We do not have a platform. We do not have a stage where we can share our voice. I would love to know from you, have you also had similar challenge where you wanted to speak, where you wanted to be heard, but then probably you never got a chance? So towards the end of this live session, I'm going to share with you an exclusive opportunity where you can go ahead and share your voice with the world. Before that, this session is about how I overcame my stage fear and how you can overcome your stage fear. So love to share that journey with you. Okay. There was an echo from my streaming software. What has been my journey? Was I always that confident to go up on the stage and speak in front of people? Probably no. I remember for the first time when I went on stage, it was in my school farewell. That was probably the last official day of school, keeping aside the board exams that were there in the month of March. It was the last day where you bid farewell to your friends, to your classmates, to your teachers. And I had this feeling that should I leave the school with that heaviness in my heart? In my entire school life, I never had this confidence to go on stage. You had morning assembly. You never dared to participate. When teachers used to give an opportunity to come and participate, maybe some debate competition, maybe some event, being the head boy, head girl, never had those opportunities because had this fear, had this insecurity that how will I be perceived? Have you also had like similar experiences where you wanted to be heard, but then something was holding you back? I lived my entire school life in that fear. All those who know my story, I have been a stutterer, I've been a stammerer, was always hiding behind people. But then I remember that last day of my school, my farewell, I decided to go up on the stage and sing a song. I used to write songs back in my school days, used to write poems, and I thought that why not try this? It was a safe option for me because I had the lyrics in front of me on a piece of paper. I took the paper with me and I knew that I will not forget the words. I will not go blank because I had the script with me. So I was playing it safe because it was my first time. So one learning for you is that whenever you have to go and speak in front of people for the first time, at least, it's completely okay to refer notes. It is completely okay to refer the presentation. Do you get that? You are not expected to perform or just rock the stage on day one itself. Take your time. Take your time. It is okay that if you refer the script on day one. I referred that piece of paper on which the lyrics of the song which I wrote were written. And I went there and I sang the song. Why did I choose to sing? Any guesses? Because it said that people who stammer, people with stutter, they don't stutter when they sing. Do you know that? Yes. People like us, we can sing beautifully. We will never get stuck. We will never get those blocks when we sing. All those who stutter, all those who stammer will tell you that the brain works differently when we sing. So I chose to sing because it was a safe option for me. And that day I went and sang. And you know what happened? My teachers were amazed. My friends were amazed that is he the same Divas whom we have spent years with, who's always hiding behind, not taking up any opportunity. And today, look at him. He is there on the stage and singing the song. Oh gosh, what a day. That was the first time I went on the stage. School got over, I went to college, and I remember we had freshers party. We all have freshers party, yes? Probably the first few months were tough in college because you used to have ragging. Ragging was illegal as per Supreme Court of India, but then you know how colleges work. In some way or the other, your seniors are there who will grab you maybe outside the mess or maybe near a restaurant in the campus or outside your classroom in the library. So I was always scared that I should not go to these places where my seniors will catch me. I used to try to remain in the classroom because that was a safe place. But there were days where the seniors used to walk inside the classroom and say, "Hey, you fresher. Hey, you fresher, get up and introduce yourself." And oh gosh, the good part was, seniors used to say, "Look down and then speak." Have you experienced that? Seniors say that don't you dare maintain the eye contact. And I was very happy. I was very happy that I need not maintain the eye contact because I just have to look down and I was able to focus on my breath, focus on what I have to say, than getting afraid by looking into the eyes. Does it happen? That when you have to look into someone's eyes and then speak, it becomes a lot more challenging. But when you have to just look down and then speak, it becomes easy. So I was happy that at least I have to look down. My batchmates were like, how can they ask us to look down and speak? And I was like, I'm very happy. I'm very happy doing that. So that's how I did it. Okay. And gradually I opened up. And I remember when we had the freshers party, we had to introduce ourselves. So the way it was organized, we had to walk up on the stage dressed up in formals and go to that mic and talk about yourself. What is your name? Where are you from? What are your hobbies and stuff? So as a typical Indian, I had a copy paste answer that, hi, my name is Divas and I'm from Dehradun. I did my schooling from Brightland School. My hobbies are blah, 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 blah. Something common, which perhaps everyone say. A few things were here and there, which were unique and where I used some quote as well. I now remember, if I recall, I said, your attitude is your aptitude that determines your altitude, something. I had borrowed that quotation from the internet and I was like, yeah, this is really cool. So one more learning for you. Whenever you have to go on stage, prepare. I did that. Prepare. I did prepare that when I'll go on stage, I will use this saying instead of saying, hi, my name is Divas. I remember now, I used this saying and I was made fun of. Once I got from the stage, when I went back to the hostel with my friends, they were like, attitude, altitude, aptitude. Does it happen with you guys? Does it happen with you guys? Where your friends are always there to pull your leg no matter what you do. They didn't even realize that, man, I was going through such kind of fear. And finally, that was a day where I went on and talked about myself. The round two, after you were shortlisted based upon your introduction, you had to go to round two. And in round two, you had to perform an activity. It could be singing, dancing, poetry, stand-up comedy, anything which you want to do. Now, what I did, I picked up a song. Not the song which I sang back in my college days, my school farewell. I picked up a song which was trending back then in 2007. The song was Bhool Bhulaiya. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. That was the first time when that song came. And it was a rage. I was like, I'm going to pick up this song and everyone will be like, wow, what an amazing song. They will all sing with me. They will all do the steps and all. And guess what happened? I sang and there was no music as such. I mean, there was an orchestra, there was a band which used to support with the beats and all. And I was promised that when you will sing this song, you will have that band member playing those drum beats for you to follow a rhythm. And I am on that stage singing that, hey, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. I wasn't that great a singer. And I received a lot of hoo, boo. But then I sang. My purpose was not to win that championship or win that title to be the fresher, Mr. Fresher. The purpose was to face my fears. So understand, when you go up on stage, not every single time your purpose is to just amaze the audience. Sometimes we are just showing up on stage to face our fears, to move one step at a time. Makes sense? That day was memorable. And from there onwards, I started showing up more often. I did goof up because I used to feel very scared, very fearful. So preparation was the key. I was preparing really hard. And then God was kind. He was appreciating my courage. I was anchoring in the fests, in the college farewell, and a lot of other events. All these things happened. And I strongly believe that if it can happen for me, it can happen for you as well. Would you love to know what are the actionable tips that even you can use, or tips that you can apply in your life? Give me a heads up that, yes, Devas, I really want to know how you can do that. I have shared a few tips with you so far, but there are a couple of more tips I would love to share with you. Number one thing that I used to do was visualizing happy faces. I was not visualizing that people are throwing rotten tomatoes at me, or throwing eggs at me, or throwing water bottles at me. No, I was not visualizing that. I was not visualizing that people are saying boo. No, I was visualizing that people are happy. I was visualizing that people are so amazed to listen to what I'm trying to say. I was visualizing that when I will, say this line, they will all start clapping. I was visualizing that before even showing up on the stage. So that is really important. Many a times when we go up on stage, we have this fear because we are visualizing, what if I forget? What if I go wrong? What if things don't work out? And that fear just cripples our mind. Has it happened with you? Honestly, keep your hand over your heart and tell me, has it happened with you that you were imagining the worst case scenario, that what if this happens? Whereas I encourage you, I insist that you visualize happy faces. You visualize that people are really cheering for you, right? The second thing that you need to learn and internalize, that I am not an expert. Say this out. Say this out, that I am not an expert. Write this down, that yes, I'm not an expert. I'm just here to share my perspective. Do you understand? Whenever we think of going on a stage, we think I have to sound like an expert. As an expert, I should know everything to the point. But that's not the case. You may not have the answers to all the questions. Agree? We are human beings, right? We are not Google. We may not have answers to all the questions. Yes, and that's completely okay. As a person who goes up on the stage, you have to accept that I'm here to share my experience, whatever knowledge I have, whatever perspectives I have, I'm here to share that with you. Sounds good? Sounds good. These are the practical tips that work, not just theoretical tips. They actually work. The moment you go with that mindset, you accept that, hey, I can make mistakes. Yes or no? I can make mistakes. God will not punish me because I'm accepting it. But yeah, for example, if there is a Q&A session happening and you always fear that, what if they ask me a question and I have no answer to Divas? I will be into tears, I get choked. I just feel. You ask yourself that, hey, I may not have the answer to all the questions. However, if some question is challenging me, I will be okay with it. I'll go back, I'll do my research and get back to the person with the answer, maybe through an email, through a message. Works? Works. The third thing that you need to do is this. So you have a spotlight. Do you see that? Do you see the spotlight? Oh, yes, the spotlight. Generally, the spotlight is on you. This is what you think. That, oh my God, there's spotlight on me. Everyone is looking at me, Divas. Yes, they are looking at you. For a moment, your spotlight should focus on the audience. It should focus on the audience, not on you. Not on you. You should be in darkness, like this. There is darkness. The spotlight is not on you. Now it's on you. Do you get that? Do you get that? This is a powerful way, folks. The reason why I'm saying this, whenever we go up on stage, we think everyone's attention is on me. They're looking at me and what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Rather, think, because of your message, your thoughts, they would be enlightened. You're going to brighten their life with your perspectives. Think from that perspective, okay? Then maybe it's all darkness, but the moment you share your voice, you share your message, boom, light is offered to everyone in the audience. You are lightening up. You are enlightening them. Think from that perspective. How many of you found this as a powerful way to look at your stage presence? No matter it's a small stage or a big stage, look from this perspective. Beautiful feeling. You will never have this kind of fear. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. And yes, as I talked about, preparing the opening is really important. It's something like when you have to drive a car or you have to turn on the engine, like, or maybe if you have a push button, like start. So it takes some time to rev up the engine or like warm up the engine, right? And then you go for a smooth drive. So the learning is prepare the first couple of lines. Believe me, it gives you an amazing confidence. Have you observed that? The starting is a bit difficult. And once you start speaking, it just goes smooth. Yes. Have you observed that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. When you prepare for the first few seconds, first few minutes rather, you've got a great opening and then things will flow. You will not mind that. But in case the first few minutes are like, what do I do? I'm blank. I should have prepared really well. What was it? What was it? What was it? They are all looking at me and they are thinking that he's such a stupid person to waste our time. Do you know what? Audience is waiting for you. That, come on, we are waiting for you. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. It's just you who is thinking that bad. Oh my God, I'm such a big embarrassment for everyone. Are you with me on this? Right? I would encourage you to have a mindset like this that I've shared with you. Apply these techniques because I'm happy to invite you to a public speaking championship. How does that sound? A championship where you get to showcase your public speaking skills. A championship where you get a chance to showcase that, yes, you are there. A chance for you to showcase that, yes, you are worth it. I know that many of us don't get a chance. Yes, we don't get a platform to speak. This is a platform for you. You can participate from wherever you are. This participation, this like free registration, I'm doing it for you. doing it for you. Do participate. It's your chance to share your message. Tell me before I wrap up this session, do you have a message to share with the world? Do you think your voice can make a difference? Would you like to speak in front of people someday? Start from here. Start from here. It'll be simple. As a part of the process, you will have to record your video using your smartphone and then share with us. We'll shortlist. That's the round one. And then we have the next round. Sounds interesting? We have shared the registration link in the comments. Do check it out and register for it. I really wish that you overcome your stage fear and are able to lead and are able to speak with confidence. I will take a couple of questions before I wrap up, and we'll be waiting for you to participate in Public Speaking Championship 2023, powered by Communication Life School. Oh, great. So I'm going to take a few questions out here. You can drop in your questions in the comment section. I'll pick up a few questions and then we'll go ahead. This is my gift to you this year. This is my gift to you this year. Let 2023 year be for you. Go ahead. All right, let's look at what people out here have to say. So thank you, Rishabh. Thank you, Shivam, Ayush, Shubham, Himadri, Rajni, Raju, Kenneth, Dean, Abhishek, Lakshmi, Ishika, Prateek, Shreya for joining in. I hope you all have registered for the championship. Okay, so we have a couple of questions. Oh, yes. All right, yes, the link is there. You can check out the link and register for the championship. Okay, we have Nipam Praveen who has registered for it. Congratulations. So is there any fees to register? Absolutely not. As I said, this is a gift for you. For this year, you can shine, you can showcase who you are and be heard. Participate, and the other details will be shared with you, what you have to do in round one. And then if you are shortlisted, then you go to round two. All those who are new out here, welcome to my channel. My name is Divas, and I am a public speaker. And I love to help you become a confident speaker. In case you have joined just now, you must watch the entire video one more time and learn as much as possible. All right. Interesting. Rocky says, I've registered. What will be the next step? You'll be receiving the email so as to what you have to do in round one. And then if you're shortlisted, you'll be getting a chance to be a part of round two as well. So you're getting a chance to showcase your skill set. No matter at what level you are, you might be a beginner, you might be an intermediate level, you might be at an advanced level. I'll encourage everyone to participate. We will share the steps over your email soon. So be assured. All right. I would take a leave. It was a short session, not really short. It was almost half an hour. I hope you had great learnings. And I really pray that you are able to overcome your stage fear with this session and the upcoming championship. On this note, I'll take a leave and wish all the best to you. And I'll see you in the championship. Till then, stay awesome, stay productive. Yes, stay productive. Bye-bye.